Okay, we have a thief in our campground.
Came out of your bag.
Little monster.
That's how we told you didn't close it, did
I did close it. I did close it.
you? You did?
He got up here. He got up here and
What did we do? We forgot to close. We got complacent last night.
yes, it got
Forgot to
into
close this.
our tortillas and ate them. And now he has realized that there's food in this bag, so we're gonna have to do something else. But I closed it this morning,
Yes.
and then I heard him because obviously he climbed up here, and then I just saw him scamper away.
Yep, you might have got him.
Ah,
That's pretty funny.
little booger.
Chris is like, oh,
Here's something.
here's something. Hold on.
At least it's not a bear. Could be worse. Priorities. So we have a little table, but we've got our Blue Eddy sitting on it to keep it in the shade. So as you can see, Blue Eddy, nice and shady. So it's lunchtime, and so here we are. Gathered around the little stump, eating lunch. Back to our regularly scheduled program. I'm out wandering around since there's no one here, so I am scavenging so we can have a fire tonight. Look what I found. I am still nursing a broken toe. What I found works best is if I tape it. If I put a little piece of, not a big one, but a little bit of cotton ball between the two toes, and I have to cut, we got the really wide tape, so I have to cut the tape in half.
Then you hope they don't stick together.
Yes, it's just a process. And
You're gonna show your toe. Wing that leg up here.
no, it's taping the two toes together with some tape, cotton ball in between, and we're gonna go for a hike. There's a waterfall up here. We're camping next to Goose Creek River. We just stumbled across the Last Chance Campground, US Forest Service Campground, wahoo, and didn't realize there was a waterfall back here, so we're gonna go check it out.
But my guess is it's called Goose Creek Waterfall.
Probably. But I started...
But it's the Last Chance Campground.
Yeah, yes. And I started out without my foot taped. Asked Richard, should I tape it? And he's like, yeah. So...
Is this it? It must be right there.
Uh-huh.
As the falls.
Yeah.
Because that goes there and then it goes all the way to this reservoir.
Wow. It's a long trail.
Yeah.
You are here. Okay. So our 2-mile hike just went to 2.8 one way. So we're just gonna see how far we want to go. And then we might just come back and play in the river.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
All right. Back from a fabulous hike to a fabulous waterfall, and now we're going to go down to the river and get clean again because it was really hot and dusty and we're dirty. Yeah, it's going to feel really good. So people have asked us, do we shower every day? Well, yes and no. You know, we love to camp. If we can camp next to a river, we'll fill up the shower so we can wash our hair, and the river will just jump in. You can get clean that way. So that's usually 9 times out of 10 what happens. If we're in a campground, they have a shower, absolutely we'll take advantage of it. If we're out here, we look for a river.
Okay, so here we go. Now we're putting in more than we're taking out.
That's good. It was getting pretty scarce there. Does my phone have enough charge on it now? 51%. Today is doing the solar dance day is what we're doing. Trying to keep the Blue Eddy charged so Richard can do an edit. Let's see. So yesterday we learned a new thing about the solar panel. When we went for a hike, we left the solar panel flat on the ground and it didn't like that, so it didn't charge up the Blue Eddy. So Trying to do an edit today with 40% power, so now we're staying in camp, wandering around with the solar panel, making sure that stays in the sun, wandering around with the Blue Eddy, make sure that stays in the shade. Let's see, so the Cena helmets are dead. My phone is got 15% left. Richard's phone, maybe 20%. The 2 little power packs that we carry are totally dead. Blue Eddy, down to 40%. GoPro batteries, 1, it's in U right now, 57%. We kind of did a oops yesterday on getting everything charged back up, but today it's actually working a lot better. We have more power going into the Blue Eddy than we have coming out, so we'll get everything charged back up again. And enough so that when we hit the road tomorrow and head on out of here, we will just throw everything back on the motorcycles. I think what happened is used everything down, didn't correctly charge it all back up. Now we're trying to use it all down again, and normally we're on the motorcycles charging it all up, and we love this spot so much that we're staying here longer, so yeah. But I think we have the solar panel dialed in. What happened?
I dropped the steaks.
Okay, salt and pepper and garlic, and I'll just put extra pepper on it so you won't realize it's hit the dirt.
It'll be crunchy, and we'll just say it's from the pepper. It's not the dirt.
Pepper. It's not the dirt. It's pepper. Are you sure it's gristly, not just dirt?
Now that the dirt is off the steaks and the steaks are cooked, now we have to contend with all of the bees that want to eat our food.
Bees, not flies, they're bees.
Yeah, but they're gone now. Well, they're kind of, sort of. Richard's protecting his food. I think the animals are winning on this camping adventure.
At this campground.
Oh my gosh.
Well, they're just bees. They're like, what are they, a bee or a wasp? What are they? He's on top of the camera.
It's
there.
a wasp. Oh, now he's on the camera.
Yeah.
Big stain on the middle of your shirt.
I got sap.
Oh.
I must have bumped up against a tree or something. Or I wanted to talk to you guys about how we find these spots, because we are really winging it. We're not making any reservations. This trip, there is 0 reservations. There's a couple things I want to show you. One thing is the two things that I use when I'm trying to find a campground. One is I keep an eye out. I got to get an idea. I go to iOverlander. It's a crowd-funded or a crowd-sourced app, and it shows you all the different places where you can camp. See the little spots and stuff that's all over it, right? iOverlander. I also use on the GPS. So Chris, come over here. Let me show you the GPS. If I look at the GPS, we see this green and we see brown. This green is usually state or federal land on the Zumo XT. It may be BLM, it may be National Forest Service, it may be state park, anything. So what I do is I'll look at iOverlander and kind of get an idea of where we want to go and pick a spot that's either boondock, or even on iOverlander they show registered commercial campgrounds or RV resorts. And then when we're riding down the road and we're in this green area in this national forest, we will look for the little tent sign, because I want to say most, if not all, national forests have first come, first served sites. Stay for a day or 2 or a week, usually a maximum of anywhere from 10 to 14 days. Like this one has no trash, but it's only 10 bucks. This one has water. A lot of them have hand pumps, and this one has just a spigot for water also. If you have the senior pass, America the Beautiful, a handicapped or a military America the Beautiful pass, you can get half price on any of these campgrounds. And I'm telling you, this is the way to do it, because you can wing it. Especially on a motorcycle, small car, or even a small pop-up camper, easily pull into here and spend 10, 15 bucks a night for camping. And most of the time, I won't say all of it, because sometimes they can be pretty sparse. Most of the time, they're in the best locations. They are just in the best locations. There's some kind of feature that there's going on, and they have pit toilets. And every pit toilet that we've been to, I think literally only 1 or 2 that have been really bad. Otherwise, they've been really great. They've been a great service. You know, they really take care of the place. So at this one where we're at now, this is called Last Chance, and it's right outside of McCall. Most, not all, most of the National Forest campgrounds have a gravel road going to them, usually a mile or 2, not much more than that, sometimes more, sometimes less, but it's usually a well-maintained gravel road, so you can get your bike on it. It's not going to tear anything up. Look for those brown signs. Brown signs are national forest or state parks. Blue signs, if you see a camping with a blue sign on it, I put the little triangle because that's why they show a tent. The camping with a blue sign, that's usually a commercial or a paid campground, a private campground. That's it. That's my tip. Keep an eye out for the brown signs.
All right, time to go. Let's go. Wait a second. Come on. No, I know it's beautiful here. I want to stay too, but we need to go. Let's see. We're out of ice. It's time to go riding. Really? You really want to stay that bad? Man, I really liked this campground.
You like all of them.
I like the more deserted, remote, quiet ones. That's what I like.
Okay, the first stop. Ice.
I agree.
Ice.
We did.
Ice, baby, ice.
Ice. We did pretty good. Actually, we did really good, actually.
Yeah.
I just like the sheer drop off right here.
Yeah.
It's always fun to be riding next to, like, whoa. Man, so that was a pretty steep climb up to that campground.
Yeah, it is.
I did not realize that when we were heading up, but now that we've gotten back down, I was like, wow. Quick stop to get on some, change jackets, get a little warmer. A little chilly today.
There, I got my uniform on. I'm ready.
You're ready? Are you changing your 7?
Yeah.
Well, so we're riding along. We see the sign for Hell's Canyon, and we've heard, I haven't done any research on it, we heard about it, and I thought, hey, there's a visitor center, let's stop and pull in. It's all dirt. It's like 7 miles back, good dirt, but something chloride they use on the road.
Oh, the potassium chloride.
Yeah, she goes, most motorcyclists don't like it. And I'm like, well,
if it's potassium chloride, it could corrode your steel.
Yeah,
your
so
stainless.
my suggestion is we skip.
That's a big negative.
Big negative on the Hell's Canyon. We'll continue on down the road towards Davenport and Washington. We need to focus on North Cascade National Park, that area. There's so many places you could stop and see, and
So let's see, what do we got now? We have 221 miles to our destination.
Okay, we need to stop stopping.
Yeah, we need to stop. So we'll get up here. There's a rest area about probably about 75 miles, that said.
Okay.
So we'll get up there, we'll have lunch, and then we'll
keep blazing.
Okay,
sounds good. Is this route called the Salmon River Canyon route?
Well, I don't know if it's the route, but that's what this canyon is.
Okay. Oh, that's what this canyon is, the Salmon River Canyon. Why? Because we're right next to the Salmon River.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Man, they've got, it's kind of funny, they have so much hay up here. Their barns are stuffed and they're storing it outside the barns. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And they haven't even harvested half of it. Is this a rest stop slash gas station?
I guess.
That's weird. I got 63 miles left, so we should
we're gonna need to. I was just looking for a place to, what kind of a rest area doesn't have bench or something? I mean, I'd like to sit in the shade.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
There isn't a drop of shade out here.
Ain't a damn bit of shade.
So we've been seeing signs, 89 miles to the next rest stop, then 50, then 30. And so we're planning having lunch at a rest stop. And it's actually a gas station without, here's lunch. I'll leave it at that. Yeah. Richie's a little tired today.
Yeah, I didn't sleep.
He's not, every day is not rainbows and unicorns. Nobody knows where they want to go.
No, there's so many. Everybody was U-turn. Oh, that one's empty. That one doesn't work.
Yeah, I guess we'll just pull in here and.
Yeah, pull in here and wait. Another 100 miles or so, and we can
decide.
Figure out where we want to go.
Okay.
Want to keep going, or
okay.
What the temperature's like.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
Are you?
Yep. Let's blow this
Popsicle stand.
Yeah, rest stop that's not a rest stop, but really a gas station with.
This rest stop that's really a gas station.
Yeah. The River Roux RV Park.
She said the tent spots, there's all kinds of tent spots open, and I see like 5 of them over there now.
This is a hard one. We have shared a lot with you guys of these fabulous US Forest Service campgrounds that we have been finding along our route. $5, sometimes they're free, sometimes they're $10, and they're just alongside rivers, and they're really stunning. And I just wanted to share with you guys what you can get in a campsite for $40 a night. Yes. So this is what happened. We thought we could get out near enough to North Cascade National Park to get back into the US Forest and find a US Forest Service campground. It was a hard ride, and so we picked one RV resort. We thought, well, we'll make it to at least an RV resort. This RV resort was just a single lane in, and it was all permanent, and there wasn't even a tent spot, so we nixed that. We called another one about 10 miles down the road. They didn't take tents. So we headed to this one, which is about another 70 miles down the road, and we were getting tired by this time. I mean, we were just kind of done, ready to get off the road. We were getting hungry. Hangry is what we were getting. And so when we got here and we found the price, it was just like, what do you do, Yeah, go camp in Walmart parking lot and pitch your tent? No. So sometimes you win some and sometimes you don't. It's all good. We have our next couple camp spots picked out because they did have Wi-Fi here. That was the other thing. The last place we were camping and riding through, just very, very limited Wi-Fi, and that always makes it difficult to do any type of forward searching. Oh my goodness, it smells really good in here. So, yes, it was an expensive overnight stay, but what we have found out is that if you do your laundry at the RV places, it's pretty darn cheap. We did 2 loads for $6. Washer and dryer. That was everything, $6. And now the tent smells amazing. It just smells fresh and clean, and it's awesome.
It does.
It smells really good in here. I'm sorry, I must really have not smelled good in here because I really noticed it. Yes. All right, we go forth tomorrow, and then it probably won't smell good in here. That's the way it is.